Alright boys, here today we're talking about the gem guide. You've seen the title. This update is literally stacked. It's actually stacked. And when I say it has gems, for a festival that's not supposed to be a light or dark festival, so again, what is it, 300 gem New Year festival, or the light festival, those were supposed to be 300 gems. This one isn't bad for what it is. Again, there's no content. I've seen people saying that. Yes, there is no content, but there are gems, there are freebies, and they are pretty good. Today I will show you everything regarding the gems in this update, and I'll show you how many gems you can get in time for ESTAROSSA, and while ESTAROSSA is out, how many gems you can acquire then too. With that being said, let's jump into it. Like and subscribe, helps out a ton. So first things first, before I actually go show you the gem guide, where are all the gems? I will show you that first because this update has a lot of them. Again, the special login still lasts, it still exists. This is the new login, okay? First day and the last day, you get 30 gems. That's 60 gems right there. This middle section and this also section right here, that's 60 and 60. That's 120 gems. Altogether, 180 gems in this login, 15 SSR pendants or something like that, and 160 of the enhancement pots. So, and then 25 of these Super Awakening tokens, right? So it's a really solid, login. It's not that bad. I've seen people like saying that it should have been, more together in the the entire essence of gems. I see that. The way they've done it is if you miss a day, right? If you don't log in, then you lose the 30 gems for the festival. So let's say you miss a day. Again, the login doesn't just disappear. It's still there. But let's say the banner goes and you haven't logged in, you missed 3 days. Then 3 days after the banner, that's when you finally get the 30 gems. So it's a way to entice people to actually log in. That is why they keep doing these type of logins, because it keeps you playing the game. It keeps you logging in. And if they keep you logging in, they keep you spending, playing, doing stuff. So it's a win in their books, if you see what I mean. Next thing, I will account for this in the gem guide, but again, if you're unlucky, you shouldn't account for this, right? This gives you 25 gems with a 5% chance on 2 lucky bag events I've gotten it. So I don't know if I'm lucky or whatever, but this is where I will account 20 gems, or 25 gems. But if you don't get it, again, just on the gem guide, minus 25. But there are 25 gems in that. Over here is 30 gems. It is a multi just for completing this, which it should be done. Over here on JP, we're already at 53%. I'm expecting this to be done within 3 more days, and we're good to go. It gives you a bunch of other rewards, but that is 30 gems right there. Whopping in, let's say, without Lucky Bag, that's 210, okay? Over here in mail, when you logged in, you got 5 gems for a retweet event, and then for the maintenance, it was 2 gems or 3 gems. So keep that in mind, that does exist also. Then when it comes to the, regular events, right? 14 gems in the, dungeon area, because it's a 7 day thing, so 14 gems there. 5 gems over here in Hawk's entire treasure chest stuff right here. So that's something to also keep in mind. And if you go over here and see something, this is something to just know. This is going to be dropping next week, or in 2 weeks, right? And with it, you will be getting, or rather, this is next week. Yeah, so this is next week, and it should be 5 more gems in that, so I'm also counting that. With that also, if you go over to the actual website, so they've been talking about a lot of stuff over here on the ESTAROSSA thing, and they made a really cool design. This is actually sick. But on it, they've shown the campaigns that are currently active. For example, event 1 over here is the banner. Event 2 is the login. Then it's over here, Lamek, I think his name is. Then we have this over here, which is the fourth event. The wish box doesn't give any gems, but it's there. Again, it shows all the stuff also that's in the entire festival. But over here, there will be another campaign. It'll be starting on 8/11, and I'm 95% sure they're going to start some of the gem thing over here with Zeldris. So there is something coming out. And they say campaign 1, because this is event 1, right? So there is something happening, and it's supposed to be pretty decently big, because the way they're teasing it, something big is coming on 8/11. So keep that in mind. Should be gems, should be something cool. Let's see what that is. Now, heading over here to the entire gem guide, this is what it's looking like, right? So we're going to say that ESTAROSSA will drop on 8/2, and he'll go until 8:30 or onwards from there. That's around when he will leave, so you have plenty of time with him, right? With just gems, starting on 7/26, so that's 3 days ago, you will amass 510 gems in just basic stuff, right? Dailies, PvP, weekly login, Fort Soakers missions, knighthood, that's it. 510, easy. With PvE content, you will gain from the events that are dropping. Story giving you 35, 43 for the payout of the final boss. Again, 35 somewhat for just, the payout, and then 8 gems for just actually doing the content, right? So it's 86 right there, not bad at all. Moving on, it will be, let me see. I think that I also have Yeah, I'm gonna fix this real quick. I put 8 there, but yeah, I mixed it together. So 78 gems altogether there. If we go over here to special login and all this stuff, 70 gems because there's a gift code, right? So when you first log in, gift code. For the first week, I'll say you get 70. Second week, 40, 60, and then 30. There are gems sprinkled in that will be given to you. There's a retweet event that I've already sprinkled that in there. That's all there. Special story, that's just 5 gems that I did put from one of the missions that we do have. Missions, Lucky Bag exists here. I did put that there. And I put the Hawk Treasureland thing. So you could say 5 or you could say 25. It really depends. I will put 5 because there are people that are really unlucky. So 5 it is, yes. Special boss battle will be given 30 for just, you know, doing that entire thing with the community. 7 on this for the entire event. 4 over here for limited missions because there are 2 missions active. Free tickets and gems will be 30. Altogether from the freebies that I've accounted for, I will put 298 gems. Pretty simple, not counting what Zeldris' update will bring. So 300 gems in just pure freebies. Pretty insane. It really is pretty good. So from just this and the basic gems you are acquiring and the additional story gems, you have enough for ESTAROSSA. You see it right here, 926. You are perfect. You are golden. That's again accounting for you did not collect anything in all this time, which I think majority of you skipped Summer DN. Maybe you summoned or you spent on these summer costumes. I know that. But you should have around 100 to 200 to 300 gems right now, hopefully. And again, it is worth noting, and this is something that I really want to make clear. If you miss one day of logging in, if you do, you will have to remove that 30 gems because I think it's like 1 day. I don't even think it's 1 day cushion room. I think it's genuinely, you only have whatever set days, 28 days to log in and that's it. So just make sure you actually log in every single day because if you do lose that 30, that's a big kind of drop off. And let's say you didn't do your dailies that day, you will, you know, lose gems. If you miss one of these events also, it's terrible. Try to aim and finish everything. Don't miss any of the reward dungeon. Don't miss anything. It's a lot of gems to actually throw. So try your best to log in. And again, if you are skipping ESTAROSSA, remember, use these gems on something else. I know people are going to like take a break from the game right now because it's like demon meta. They don't care for that. Just remember, at least do these like entire things. It's pretty simple. You can get them done in like 3-4 days of just like doing it like what 20 minutes a day. So at least take care of them, but other than that, don't scuff the login. Do not scuff the login. Now again, I updated the gem calculator here. This is what it looks like. 830 is what I'm aiming at for the end of the fez or around there, maybe 1 more week or something like that. So with it, if you're starting at 300 gems right now, with these dates only, right, because we can't consider this one in case you spent it, in case you've done whatever with it, these dates only, that's how many gems you will have by the end of this entire fez. You'll have 1,111. If you have 500 right now, at the end date of this entire fez, 1311. If you have 750, 1561. If you have around 1119, that's what it's gonna look like, or 1900. That's what it's gonna look like. So you kind of see you're in a good position. That's all it is, right? Again, do keep in mind, high chance something else after this is gonna be, you know, big, which is Ragnarok. High chance that's for the demon. You kind of need that, or demonic beast, whatever. So keep that in mind when you are summoning. Make sure you kind of have a little bit of room for you. I would say to at least have 500 gems right now, then go and summon for you know, ESTAROSSA, because you have more than enough time to amass more gems in time for Ragnarok. You get a story over there, you get some freebies over there. So that's really it. That's the entire gem guide. Hopefully it was easy to understand. And again, if you're, you know, paying some gems or paying some money to get some gems, you're doing great. You have a lot of gems. Look at that. You have a lot of gems. So with that being it, hopefully you were able to go and enjoy that video. That's what I wanted to bring to you here today. If you are saving gems, you're in a really good position right now because there's a lot of gems in this update, a lot of gems to come. So yeah, the login's nasty though. You gotta wait till the last day to get those 30 gems. Other than that, hey, it's a big W. So peace out. Catch you guys in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. That's been it from me.